Hello everyone, I'm Raven from Raven Comics, and today we'll be concluding this saga that began with the return of Bruce Wayne and the Joker, where they will face each other for the last time in the future, ending with the final joke. We begin decades from now. Bruce Wayne was once Batman. My father, Dick Grayson, as a child, was the first Robin, two proud men united by their past. And at this moment, the fear of the present and the thought that a child could die linger. Dick Grayson has been upset with Bruce Wayne since he returned to Gotham City. He doesn't like seeing that the Batman of the future has a new Robin. Matt McGinnis is a child, and yet Bruce let him face the Joker. If something happens to him, it will all be Bruce Wayne's responsibility. Robins usually have a tragic fate. As a child, Jason Todd had a visit from Dr. Crowbar, and we all know how that ended. Grayson took a bullet to the head. Batman thinks this time will be different because technology has improved a lot. He even tells Dick that everything will be fine, it has to be. But Dick isn't very confident in those words he just heard. They sound more like a hope than a fact. Now we turn to Joker Beyond, who is facing the new Batman. The Joker asks Batman and Robin of the future to meet Johnny, or as he likes to call him, Joker Beyond. The Joker is using the body of one of his men, who is asking for help, but the clown says that Batman has a lot of help, a little bird to be exact. Terry tells him not to even think about it. The Joker tells him to think about whatever he likes, like his favorite season of the year, bird hunting season. The Batman of the future communicates with Bruce Wayne and asks if he's seeing all this. At the end of the previous chapter, the Joker managed to land a hard blow on Robin, who is now unconscious. Batman does everything he can to protect him. Dick's daughter knows there can't be many things that Bruce and her father haven't seen. But this cyborg Joker is a different case, and they're very worried about him. Elena asks her father if he's sure Terry knows how to handle this situation, this monstrosity. Dick isn't sure. This is a perfect example of why he didn't want his daughter involved in this madness. Old Bruce Wayne is watching the situation on the screen, trying to assess their capabilities right now. Johnny apologizes for what's about to happen. The Joker understands the situation. If Batman has been upgrading over the years, it's only fair that the Joker does too. And how will he upgrade? With a grenade launcher. He's always wanted one of those. The Joker attacks, and we see a small explosion. Terry tries to strike, but the Joker seems immune to these low-grade explosives. Does he have another idea? Bruce tells him yes, he's working on it. The Joker asks the Batman of the future, "Who are you talking to? Who's Bruce?" From the Batcave, Bruce Wayne analyzes the situation. This Joker is built with promethium metal. If Terry wants to defeat him, he'll need to use the heaviest artillery he's got. Matt has woken up, and his brother is glad to see he's still conscious. Robin says there's no way he would miss all of this. Batman and Robin attack with some batarangs, but to the Joker, it's nothing. He even feels offended. Instead of using high-grade explosives, they're using simple batarangs. The Joker uses his heat vision to destroy them effortlessly. That should be an idea for a joke. It's time for Johnny to show what he can do, and for that, he'll need to start flying. Joker Million begins to fly, and Terry can't believe all this. It's not as if Batman and Robin are the only ones with the ability to fly. The Joker tries to attack Robin, who manages to move slightly, but still gets hit in one of his wings. If they can be new and improved, why couldn't the Joker do the same? His marketing department says he needs to keep up. Since Robin is left without one of his wings, he begins to fall. Elena knows her father doesn't fear much, but there is one thing that always haunts him: kids in battle. He has seen the downside and knows it's impossible for anyone to get out unscathed. Robin signals that he's lost control, losing altitude. In the Batcave, Dick rubs it in Bruce's face, telling him he said Matt wasn't ready for this situation. Bruce asks him to calm down. There's no need to get into that right now. The important thing is to notify Terry so he can go help. The Batman of the future is already on it. But before he can reach his brother, he's hit from behind. The impact Terry receives is so strong that he crashes into a building. Matt is in free fall, but as he's falling, an idea occurs to him. He might have minimal control over the situation, but as long as he has power, maybe he can remove his wings and spin his body. This is great. He's managed to stop the free fall, but still takes a hard hit. Once he's on the ground, the real Joker appears. It seems that looking through the trash has its rewards. One man's trash is certainly another man's treasure. Now he's going to ask this little birdie, how often in life, how often in history, do you get a chance to repeat the past? The Joker grabs Robin by the cape and takes him away, laughing. In the Batcave, Bruce and Dick know this is bad. Elena asks what's going on. Bruce tells her that Matt isn't responding. The communication and telemetry systems are offline. Dick knows this means something bad. Bruce says not necessarily. He assumes the attack Matt received a moment ago might have burned out his communication system. Dick is angry and worried. What if it's worse? If the Joker is Robin, they know what that means. Bruce tells him that's not the case. Dick tells him he can't be so sure. He's not there. Just like he wasn't there for Jason when the Joker attacked him. Dick gets up and leaves. Elena asks him what he's doing. Dick tells her what he should have done in the first place. Put an end to this crazy pattern of sending kids into war once and for all. After Dick leaves, Bruce Wayne communicates with Terry and tells him to get up. His brother needs him. Matt has disappeared, and the Joker probably has him. The last time Bruce Wayne tracked him, he was falling in the spraying sector. Terry rushes off at full speed. He'll be there in a second, but before he can arrive, he's interrupted. The real Joker may be busy with his Robin, but there's someone still chasing him. It's Joker Beyond, who takes advantage of this to start attacking a hospital. He's going to destroy this hospital full of sick people. Well, he's not really going to attack them, since he's here to help. What they need is some laughing gas to make them feel better, enough to fill their lungs. He asks, what could be better than dying laughing? The Joker was filling the place with gas when the Batman of the future arrives and stops him. He already told this sicko he wouldn't allow it. A battle begins. The Joker asks if Batman really thinks he's sick. Do I look sick? Maybe my friend Johnny here, poor guy, he's a walking corpse. If Batman doesn't want him to use the gas on the patients, he'll have to try it on Batman Beyond instead. The Joker attacks Batman with a laughing gas. Batman Beyond tells him it's useless against someone who has their own oxygen. The Joker grabs Batman and tells him that the oxygen won't help much when Johnny tears him in two. The pain Terry feels is overwhelming. Joker Beyond is about to tear him in half, and unless he has some magical thread to sew himself back together, he's going to stay split in half. 2 bats for the price of 1. Terry tells him no and activates a device in his belt that emits an electric shockwave. Batman manages to free himself. He has to find Robin. The Joker is upset by this situation. He can't believe Batman cheated again. The Joker asks Batman to understand why he had to upgrade. If you want to raise the stakes, then I'll do the same, and he attacks with a barrage of bullets. Terry is knocked to the ground. Now back to his usual programming. Without a doubt, this has been a very fun day for the Joker. The upgraded Joker has beaten the upgraded Batman. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, the old Joker gets to relive the best day of his life. But he has to wait. There's a very strange noise, something familiar. Batman tells him that sound is defeat. Surprisingly, Joker Beyond is attacked from behind and completely destroyed. The Batwing has arrived, and the Batman of the future knows this is all thanks to Dick Grayson, who thought Batman could use a hand. Terry is about to retreat, but one of the Joker Cyborg's parts starts speaking. Does Batman think he's won? If so, he's very wrong. Batman asks how his cyborg can still fight when it's completely destroyed. The Joker wasn't referring to that, because somewhere else, he's with his little friend. In fact, they should ask him what he thinks of Batman's victory. Unfortunately, little Robin is a bit too busy to answer, and now that they're among friends, the Joker has to introduce a few of them. Some who live down here in the streets. All these people have been victimized and taken advantage of, because people like Batman and Robin live in the heights of Gotham, while they rot down here in old Gotham. They will appreciate the clown coming to this place for old time's sake. Since they can't move to the luxurious palaces in the sky, he'll bring those up there down to their level so everyone can live together in peace, harmony, and the same misery, just like the Joker did with the new Wayne Tower. And to kick things off, he'll throw a party, one where the Joker will celebrate the most famous and greatest day in Gotham's history. This with a commemorative crowbar stained with blood and DNA. But the Joker is a fair player. He'll give little Robin a chance. He can keep waiting if he tells him who Batman was communicating with. He just wants to know everything about that man called Bruce. For the Joker, this is incredible. How he missed the old days, such good times. In fact, they were the best. Exploding cigars, acid-filled lapel flowers. Everything was so wonderful. His smiling fish, and he was always in demand for Joker gas. Life was great, and he can't forget his greatest success, like the Commissioner Gordon's daughter. That moment when he shot her and left her in a wheelchair. But he also has another glorious moment, a Robin. It was all such a mess. Dry cleaning never got his suit clean again. Now the time has come for his return, to prove he wasn't just a one-hit wonder. He's the best there ever was, and all he has to do is hit this little Robin in the head. And how's he gonna do it? With his crowbar, of course. The Joker was about to strike with the crowbar when Robin asks him to stop. He needs to think again. Batman will arrive any moment and finish him. The Joker says old bats didn't come the first time. The new Batman won't come now either. He might find him, but Robin's suit has its communication circuits completely destroyed. This kid is done for. And to preserve these momentous events for posterity, his death will be broadcast worldwide. But before starting this new project, he has a question. This Bruce Wayne he's communicating with, who is he? Robin says nothing, but that's no problem for the Joker, because he's going to make him talk. Or better yet, make him scream. Meanwhile, Terry is speaking with Bruce Wayne, asking him what he means by not finding Matt anywhere. How can that be possible? Bruce says they lost the signal from his suit, no matter how hard they try. They can't locate him. Terry wonders if his brother is dead. Bruce isn't saying that. Matt must be fine, he must be alive. Elena asks Mr. Wayne how he can be so sure of that if the Joker has captured him. Dick appears on the screen and agrees with his daughter. That maniac is capable of anything. Bruce asks Dick to maintain the search flight pattern over the city. He hopes Matt's tracker has only been weakened. If they keep flying this way, they might be lucky enough to detect him. These words bother Batman of the future. His brother's life depends on luck? That's definitely not how things should work. In the Batcave, Elena tells Bruce there must be something more they can do. Bruce says he hates not being able to go out and help. Age can be a curse. Elena reminds him that he has a weak heart, and if there's anything they can do from here, they'd better implement it. Suddenly, everything changes because the Joker appears on the screens. He's now greeting Gotham City, interrupting their regular, boring, and mundane programming to bring this special presentation. And why is he doing it? For a matter of life and death, of course. And he'll emphasize the word death. All because a young man was intolerably rude. Seeing this on screen, the family believes the Joker has already killed the boy. The clown continues, talking about the final fate of a boy who was discourteous to his elders when he refused to answer their questions. Batman thinks his brother is dead, but then Robin appears on the screen. The Joker is very patient. The boy has one more chance to tell him what he wants to know. Last chance. Who was he talking to on that radio? Matt tells him he was talking to his mother, and she told him she should have thrown herself off a bridge instead of having him. Seeing this, Bruce Wayne realizes the Joker wants him. Back with the Joker, if Robin wants to play this way and say nothing, then so be it. It was nice knowing him. The Joker is about to hit him with the crowbar, but suddenly stops. He can feel that old Bat is out there watching, hiding. Well, if he's not going to come out, then he'll make this more exciting. His men are going to put the boy in the coffin and bring some liquid to set it on fire. Meanwhile, Dick Grayson seems to have found the Joker's location. Bruce is desperate and sends a message to Matt. If there's any way he can hear him, he has to tell the Joker whatever he wants. Meanwhile, Batman of the future and Dick Grayson rush at full speed to the Joker's lair. Now we turn to the Legion of Clowns, who have waited long enough and must do what the boss ordered. After all, they don't want to end up like their former companion. Some hesitate, but they know this is for the best. They don't want to become mechanical monsters. Everything was ready. They'd already poured the liquid to ignite it. All that was left was to light the match. They were about to burn the boy when suddenly, Batman of the future arrives in time to stop them. No one is burning his brother. The Jokers were ready for a battle. After all, they were only fighting one person. Well, it wasn't just one. Dick is here too. There are two of them. The mayor of Bloodhaven enters to kick the Jokers. Everyone was fighting, except Ruby. She thinks it's better to do what Mr. J says. Dick continues fighting. He's always amazed that no matter how badly Joker treats his crew, they still swear loyalty to him. Ruby takes advantage of the distraction. She now has the lighter in her hands. The coffin must burn, and that's exactly what's going to happen. The fire starts. Batman can't believe it and rushes to the coffin of his brother. The kid has to hold on. Out of nowhere, everyone is shocked. Everything they were doing was nothing more than a simulation, where the Joker made them all believe Matt was in the coffin and that he was going to burn him. It was all just a distraction by the Joker to take advantage of their focus being elsewhere. Matt was never in the coffin. The broadcast they saw on TV was just a pre-recorded video. The Joker is with his old friend Bruce Wayne. Matt is with the Joker, and the latter can't believe Bruce didn't think of a pre-recorded video. Age is really catching up with him. His little Robin sang like a canary, and that's good because people like them, who've been friends for years, should know each other by their first name. Elena wants to go after the Joker. He made a mistake coming to this place, but her anger didn't matter as the Joker shoots her in the shoulder. She definitely should have stayed seated. Long ago, he shot the commissioner's daughter. Now he's shooting the mayor of Bloodhaven's daughter. They're all the same to him. The next shot will be to the head, so she'd better stay still. Although he might save that bullet for the little boy, Bruce asks what he wants. The Joker says he can't let Father Time do the job for him. He's here to finish off his old friend. Bruce tells him to go ahead if that's what he wants. They're going to have a fight, but he won't shoot. This will be a fight with crowbars. Their time together was what made life worth living. When that pretender in the suit showed up, the Joker was afraid Bruce had died. But here he is, an unconscious old man, drooling, shuffling around like a forgotten relic. Time's up, the clock strikes midnight. Bruce Wayne has lost his crowbar, and Joker hits him with the crowbar on his back, delivering a hard blow to his face, making him bleed. Meanwhile, Elena is untying Robin and tells him to escape while he can. The Joker continues beating Bruce with the crowbar. He almost hates doing this, but he won't let nature spoil his chance to take Bruce out on the last train. Bruce Wayne recovers, somehow enduring the shoulder blow. Now it's his turn to attack. He grabs the crowbar and drives it into one of the Joker's arms. When he has the chance, he takes the Joker's gun away. This is all the Joker will get. The clown urges him to continue. Go ahead. He knows Bruce wants to do it for Barbara, for Robin, and for many more. He knows Bruce has to do it. He wants him dead. Before Bruce can even think about shooting, something happens to the Joker. His heart seems to be failing, and he mutters the words, "No, not now." Well, it seems like it is now because the Joker can't go on any longer and collapses to the ground. It could be his age, or maybe it's a trick. We'll see later. Robin gets up and apologizes to Bruce, saying that if he hadn't told the Joker what he knew, he wouldn't have found this place. Bruce tells him there's nothing to apologize for. He's alive, and that's what matters. Even better, this twisted, demented soul just told his last joke. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more content like this. I'm TJ Prime, and see you in the next video.